This is Shari from littlebluedeerdesign.com, and today I wanted to talk just a little bit about the difference between WordPress.com and WordPress.org. And a lot of people, because I'm a blog designer, come to me and they know they want a WordPress blog, and a lot of them think they already have a WordPress blog. But for most custom blog designers, myself included, we only design for WordPress.org or self-hosted WordPress. And what this means is that you actually own your own hosting, and your hosting can be purchased places like GoDaddy or SiteGround, HostGator. My personal favorite, and I highly recommend, and I actually have a tutorial on this channel, is Bluehost. In my opinion, they're the very best WordPress hosting. That is self-hosted WordPress or WordPress.com. Now, there is also, self-hosted WordPress or WordPress.org. There is also WordPress.com, which is what most people start with, because WordPress.com actually offers hosting for free, unless you have a custom domain. Your domain would show up at something like littlebluedeer.wordpress.com. WordPress.com has a lot of drawbacks. The main one is that it is very difficult, if not impossible, to design a custom theme for. You actually cannot paste any kind of shop the look or reward style widgets. You can't have any kind of sponsorship, etc. So basically, if you are in the market for a custom design, or you are wanting to custom design your own site and use a premium theme like a Divi theme or Genesis theme, you will want to be on self-hosted WordPress. And I do actually have a lot of tutorials on my site on how to set up your own hosting with Bluehost, that kind of thing. You can come over to my WordPress tutorials page. But I just wanted to quickly do a very fast walkthrough through what a WordPress.com dashboard looks like versus what a WordPress.org dashboard looks like. They look a little different. The first thing that I wanted to talk about, though, is how to determine off the bat if you have a WordPress blog already, if you are actually on self-hosted WordPress or WordPress.com. And the best thing to do is, if you will go to your site, mine is Little Blue Deer Design, I can't type today, .com, and click /WP-admin. Okay, do you see that? And then go to WP-admin. And that's going to take you to a page that looks like this. Now, what you can do is you can actually click over the W, and you will see my website is powered by WordPress.org. If you click on the W and you're taken to WordPress.com, you'll know that you have a WordPress.com site. So, what does the WordPress.com dashboard look like? All right, so the WordPress.com dashboard, first of all, you'll see up here, it'll say WordPress.com. It looks a little different. You can see the different site stats. You will see blog posts, all of your different blog posts. You can see how this looks. Let's see. You've got all of your different plugins. Now, my WordPress.org or self-hosted WordPress site is connected to WordPress.com through Jetpack. So that's why my dashboard is populated with sites that I've actually, posts that I've actually created in WordPress.org in my self-hosted site. That's why I'm able to see all of the stats from my site. So WordPress.com and WordPress.org can be connected. However, I just wanted to show you once again what the dashboard to WordPress.com looks like. Now, let's pop on over to my actual site, which is hosted, built on WordPress.org. You will see it looks different. If I go here to posts, I'll see all posts. These are all of my blog posts, and you can see the difference between what the two dashboards look like. Okay, so do you see that you're dealing with something that is two completely different things? Now, the key to WordPress.org and WordPress.com is if you want to do custom design, if you really want to take your blog to the next level, then what you're going to want to do is have a self-hosted WordPress or WordPress.org blog. However, you can connect your WordPress.org blog to WordPress.com so that you can have all of these handy dandy Jetpack, which is just a WordPress.com plugin. Almost everyone uses it. It's very helpful and it has a lot of different features. First, I'm going to just mention that I have a tutorial on how to connect your self-hosted WordPress blog to Jetpack. And I have a lot of tutorials, as you can see. Okay, how to connect WordPress Jetpack. So if you come on over to my site after this video, you'll see I have a handy dandy tutorial that's going to show you how to connect your blog to Jetpack. All right, so once you've gone through that tutorial, then we'll come right on back over to the dashboard here, and I'm going to show you some of the Jetpack features, which is how my site's connected to my WordPress.com account. So if I just zip over to the Jetpack dashboard, you can see all of my site stats are here. Takes a minute to load sometimes. That's fine. I have a very large blog and I've been blogging for about 10 years, so there's a lot of stuff going on. But you'll be able to see all of the site stats. It offers spam protection. You can upgrade for backups and security scanning. I recommend doing that through your host, but you'll see all of the different. So one of the things I like about Jetpack is the site stats. You can also go to settings and you'll see there's just some really cool things. Once again, spam, there's some performance features. You can actually enable Site Accelerator. Once again, I do that through my host, but this can speed up the load time of your images and your files. For writing, there are a few different options. For example, you can check your spelling, style, and grammar. That's kind of a cool little thing. Sharing, there's some cool, through Publicize, you can actually connect your website or blog to your own social media networks and share your content. For example, you can post automatically to Facebook. I like sharing buttons to do this, but I just wanted to show you can add like buttons to your post. And then there's also some options for discussion, and you can also offer blog subscriptions. I prefer MailChimp, and I also, of course, do have a tutorial on how to send out blog posts via MailChimp. But you can just see a lot of the features that Jetpack offers. Okay, so this tutorial maybe has been a little bit more confusing than helpful, but basically what I wanted to do was visually show you the difference between the WordPress.com dashboard and what a WordPress.org dashboard looks like. And then I wanted to show you also that I do have a tutorial available, and I'm going to paste both of these in the video description, how to connect Jetpack. So Jetpack just adds some extra features onto your self-hosted WordPress site. And also I show you how to determine if your blog is at WordPress.com or WordPress.org. And if you have any questions or comments, then please feel free to leave them in the comments area. And thank you so much for watching.